powerful people. They could help us.
Politically?
Both.
Experience and warrior-wise.
Learned.
What about a spy? Dragons want servitude, right?
They, especially the Reds, see themselves as superior to all beings and will bend, and have in the past bent, small townships and civilizations to their whims and worship, yes. Which is, based on what you're telling me, is part of what Thordak is attempting with this city now.
So what if we set a shady piece of shit to go bend the knee and work on the inside?
Listen, Jared is good, but I don't want to sacrifice him like that.
What about you, Scanlan?
Oh,
You're so good at lying and
I was
being
talking
shady,
about you.
sucking up and groveling.
What about Trinket?
Trinket can't talk.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
And I do have this, pulling the brooch off. This would mask your true nature somewhat.
Oh, that's true.
I am not going to go.
Ancient giant red fuck off dragon.
They
I don't
have
see that they
mind
have a
control
choice.
powers.
You'll be
They
his
have
papa.
influence. They have
You'll
charisma
be his
beyond
page.
even mine.
You'll be his bitch. You'll trim his toenails. You'll get real buddy
Like,
buddy.
The size of his
Slave layer
toenails.
outfit with a chain around your
No,
neck.
he's the little guy next to
Oh
Jack.
yeah, you see the little guy.
You might be surprised. You might like it.
Yeah, I mean, like what? Dragons have to eat, right? Do dragons eat?
Dragons
They
eat.
eat quite a bit.
Yeah, so you poison like a cow, and then you're like, oh Lord Theradoxin, here you go. Poison cow, you're dead. Hero of the city.
Something tells me I would end up his gimp.
Your dimension door, you're super quick.
Okay.
It's a no-brainer.
All right. That's the best plan ever.
Let's just think about it, all right, Scanlan?
We need to find
We
Muriel.
just did.
We need to go in. All these are the next step. We need to see.
The only thing darkness will do will make us feel better.
Short rest or a long rest?
Long rest.
Good then.
Long rest is 8 hours. So.
Should we
The
sleep
brothel.
and get up in the morning and hit it?
You think the brothels are open now?
I mean, it might be like
It'll,
half
it'll at
price
least
now.
give everybody time to run
Clearance
around.
sale.
That's true.
Clearance sale?
I mean, can I sense Thoradak and figure out, I mean, is he just settling in that one spot?
Flashes of memories. Scanlan, you're plagued by the thought of your newly discovered daughter being not far outside of the city when all this went down. Percy, you have flashes of the idea of Whitestone, just recently saved and brought to freedom, being torn asunder by dragons not 2 weeks afterward. You are plagued by visions of the Pyra, the moment that Thordak must have torn through, and the havoc that was wreaked afterward. Both of you can't help but think back to when you first returned to Byrodin and seeing the smoldering ruin that you now know to be the work of the Cinder King 15 years before. And those words about wondering if that was the last thing your mother saw. Grog, you want that skull. Hasn't even noticed what's going on because he got hit with lightning twice and is being attacked by a giant tiger.
All right. I guess I'll just try to intimidate him to stop. And I'll say, I'll turn to him and say, "You there, idiot! You're not going to win. You should not fight anymore because you're gonna die." And that's it. That's all I got.
Hey, roll intimidation check.
Worst intimidation ever.
22.
And yet the conviction behind the words, the heart behind each stuttered moment of that
lightning bolts
sentence.
could have helped.
Yeah.
The guy,
You know what? I'll sing to him to intimidate him. Would that help?
if you want to, go for
Sure,
it.
I will sing. Some people call me a gnome cowboy. Some people call me the gangster of love.
Nobody calls him the gangster.
Some people call me Maurice, cause I'm a hitter, I'm a winner, I'm a bedroom shitter. I play my music on my shawm.
Which right where the guitar riff, you go. You hear the clanging of weapons to the ground as the The other remaining thug looks around, sees the mess that you have made of all of his various compadres, and immediately just drops to the ground, hand over his head, going, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
Wait.
Counter with
Secrets.
Don't forget to visit Gilmore's Glorious Goods.
That's not a real place, Travis. It doesn't exist.
I could just hop in and out of character when they did
God, who are
roleplay.
you talking to?
Your sword. You're promoting Gilmore's to your sword.
She mentioned that she looks over and you can see her 3 kids, Odessa, Ilya, and Gren, their 2 daughters and son, are all kind of sitting in the corner, kind of talking to each other. They look like how children deal in these type of situations. They're talking and playing games and trying to distract themselves, but as soon as you guys all walk in, they kind of look over quietly and just their faces brighten up at the arrival of somebody new, and they recognize you as you begin to step into the low light of the chamber. Salda then puts her hand down and says, "I don't believe my husband made it. But we're alive."
Did you see him fall?
No. And she kind of looks over into the far corner. You can see what looked like, amongst the pile of rags and stuff, there was one long pile of kind of dark crushed velvet blue in the corner with a small puddle of crimson under it. It says, he saved us. And glancing over in the corner, you can now see the shape of what looks to be Gilmore, slumped in the corner, arm draped over his midsection, head down to the side in the center of that pool.
I run right over. Is he awake? Is he alive? I've got my hand under his chin. Is he alive?
You reach over and touch Gilmore's face, and it is cold with sweat, and but it's feverish sweat. There is a very, very strong fever in his body, and there's just beads of sweat down the face. And as you look down, you can see where the arm is holding, there is just blood soaked into the robe. You can see parts of the robe right now are currently, elements of it are burned and charred. You can see what look parts scraped away, and Gilmore is looking pretty rough.
Pike, Keyleth, come over here.
Okay.
Mike, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna cure wounds.
Is this gonna be all right?
Yeah.
It's here. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Gil? Is there any consciousness?
I can try and assist you, Pike, with your wounds. That's all I have
That's
right
all I
now.
can do too. I can help
Okay.
and assist, but
Is he conscious?
No, unconscious and...
He's unconscious?
Unconscious and looking...
Fading fast.
can you greater us? I mean, what's the
Pike.
best cure you can do, Pike?
Hurry, Pike.
Okay.
You guys can both... As the warmth kind of swells up into the torso, and for the second, as the outside of the robe that you saw torn open opens up, you can see now the hideous gash that is currently torn through his abdomen. As the warmth kind of spreads through the body and the light visually shows the horrible jagged nature of this wound, the wound stitches itself up and you can see it close, leaving but the tiniest of scar across. The blood itself still, all still caked into the material, but the wound is now closed. As you pull your hands back, you can see Gilmore's body, which is from the sheer power of the heal spell, has kind of actually been elevated a few inches off the ground and then clatters to the ground as the spell finishes. And you can see shivers for a second and kind of curls over.
I just pull him into my lap.
A minute passes in silence. Another minute passes.
Smoothing his hair out. Hey.
His body's, the stillness is maintained, but you can still feel the heartbeat and you can feel the pulse of blood through the body just from holding the shoulders. And then from that silence here. And the mouth opens and the eyes begin to lull open and the irises begin to try and find some point of focus, and Gilmore slowly lulls the head back up and looks into your face and smiles instinctually. A little bit of blood at the corner of his mouth, and just looks up at you. It's always what I assumed I'd see in my last moments.
Bad day, huh?
Strangely enough, I'm pretty sure I've had worse.
No offense, darling, but you look like shit.
So, either we're all dead or we're all alive. I'd like an answer.
Alive.
Good. I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah.
Oh. I was so worried about you all. I went back for you.
What? We were so worried about you.
I'm glad you came here.
I'm sorry, when they attacked, my instinct was to grab the children. Not who I could, but... Uriel pushed me away. He was trying to get others out of the fray.
Did you see him fall?
I didn't see him fall, but I went back, and I found him fallen.
His body.
What was left of it? I brought back Salda and the children. I brought back Asum. And that, kind of abrasive dragon girl. I don't know where they are right now. And Salda chimes in and goes, They both, actually, they left. They went topsoil to try and find out the survivors. I told them not to. I told them to stay, but they're assumedly off in the city somewhere trying to make sense of all this.
You've certainly earned your name today.
I could have saved more. I couldn't find you. I looked.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no,
We were
I-
hard to find.
I figured you would be taking care of yourself. I went to the dragon just in case you had decided to be your usual foolish selves and run into hell itself.
Gilmore, we called for you. I'm sorry we didn't wait.
No, I'm glad you didn't. You may not be here. I did get a good look at him before he... Well,
When you saw him, did you see anything important?
I did notice in his chest, where the scales of a dragon usually are uniform, there was an obfuscation of sorts. There was something different about his armor. It was hard to make out the details and how fast we had a duel. I've never dueled a dragon before. I've dueled a dragon now.
And fared quite well.
No, I did not. I survived longer than I hoped and got out when I could.
A weak spot.
Yeah, did it look like scarring from a previous fight?
I didn't get a very good look, but it looked like there was a different material, something smooth and jagged, something that pulsed with power.
Doesn't sound like a weak spot.
That doesn't sound super good.
I didn't get a terribly good look, nor do I understand the nature of whatever it was, but
It's the beginning of something. Something to start thinking about.
Gilmore, before we go, one more crazy question. You're not a dragon, are you?
oh, I wish I was. That would have made this whole endeavor a little easier on my part.
All right.
But if you find a way for me to become a dragon, that would be sexy.
Should we? I wonder. I wonder. In all prudence, should we go around to the Fujis and the refugees and and just do a quick
Side check?
scan
Alignment
of
check?
alignment check or something? Yeah.
Lauren Hill is shaking her head.
I will inspire Vax with my inspiration, and I will say, "This is ground control to Major Vax. You've really made the blade. And the papers want to know
Whose cloaks you wear?
whose blood you spilled.
We can also seek to employ their services. I am.
Huh? Oh,
What about you becoming a spy?
I've been thinking about that long and hard.
Have you?
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
Most of what I do is long and hard. And my thoughts are still, fuck you, no way, fuck off.
So what you're saying is,
Maybe.
You are
So you're saying there's a chance.
And any information that you do have of the chromatic dragons would be invaluable. Any research that can be done. We are at war.
This is very disconcerting news. I will do what I can. Unfortunately, I'd have to get back to the Cobalt Reserve. That is where most of my research is completed.
It's Western?
Let me see. Jack! And he snaps his fingers, and you can see his manservant, Jack, who you've met before. Yes, my lord. If you would be so kind, prepare me for travel.
So
pack up this endeavor.
Western is no more, sir.
Well, that's really frustrating.
Yes.
Really.
Extremely aggravating.
Yes, I am unhappy with this circumstance. How am I supposed to do my research without a place to do my research?
Well, we hope that you'll find our winters here quite solitary and convenient on that level. Things are looking grim.
Oh, you can say that again.
I must go. I have other work to do to start preparing.
Peace.
To start preparing for.
Yes,
upcoming
go, do your
conflict.
thing.
Good day, sir, and good luck to you.
Should I find anything? Whereabouts? Where are you?
We don't know yet, but we will be returning here.
That does not help me. I will do my best.
Cassandra will be able to get a hold of me if necessary.
Ah, Cassandra. All right. Someone of use around here.
I'm going to go find my sister and make my way to the stone.
All right, he doesn't even say goodbye to you. He's like completely flustered, and it's funny for everyone who's like taken completely by the
Man after
horror
my
of the
own heart.
situation. He just seems really perturbed about the
inconvenience of
yeah,
it all.
it's so inconvenient. That library was
Why
very
isn't the
helpful to
internet
me.
working? Oh!
Basically.
Come on.
We need like cups and strings.
We need
do.
We need
That would
the
really-
as a string.
Or a walkie-talkie. He's saying Singorn is gone.
Don't say that.
Millions dead.
Millions.
Millions.
It's very large.
Remember to
Woodland
shop
City.
at Gilmore's Ruined Rubble.
Oh no, he didn't even get a new franchise before it was.
For all your reclaimed wood needs.
Well done.
Oh.
Well done.
Oh,
That was nice.
the best was watching Laura go, oh, what a great idea. Oh.
An endless supply of pavers and gravel for your
Gilmore's building supply.
Like,
Yeah. All your home improvement.
He's been conscious throughout the day while you were gone, but he's got to rest a bit more. He still had a rough few days.
Dead on.
Just needs headphones.
I just need headphones and they're brushing against the mic occasionally. Especially during really, really impactful story moments.
What?
how about a limerick as payment, Scanlan?
A limerick for you.
For you.
You're going to give me a limerick?
Give you a limerick.
Oh.
Hold on. I've been preparing it.
She's multi-classing a third time.
Have you heard tale of Scanlan the Bard? Or Burt Reynolds, if you look at his card?
Oh.
Always tries to get laid. Sometimes with ladies he made. But I still respect him, because rhyming is hard.
Oh! Oh! That was excellent.
Oh!
Oh!
Bring it back.
Storm of the night.
Where's the extinguisher?
I will give you a d6 inspiration dice for that.
Wait, me or her?
Her.
Whoa! Wow, that's impressive.
As the sun goes down,
Sun's been down.
it's been down and everyone's going to their rooms. I go to Keyleth's door and knock on it.
Keyleth.
I open the door. Hi.
Hi. I don't want to be alone tonight. Do you?
I haven't been wanting to be alone most nights. And I let him in.
Okay. So, we jump forward to the next morning.
That wasn't the kind of ship I was hoping to get. I don't think we can all fit on that ship.
Open up the tree, send a bunch of refugees
Just
through.
shove a bunch in.
Just shove them through as fast as possible.
Sure.
Percy, you go with them. We keep the stone. You go through. You talk to your sister. You bamf back with the stone.
Let Whitestone know what's going on. Because
and
they're
then
gonna freak out if
And then we talk to the class together.
I think that's a good plan.
they will freak out if 20 refugees pour out of the sun tree
Thank you.
and they have no context.
Do that first.
Arithmetic. Yes.
Okay.
You begin to push them all together in a group and tell them what?
Oh, well, we comfort them and tell them, all right.
What's going on?
Obviously, Amon is not a safe place to be right now.
No, that's true. That's true. It's terrible here. What?
It's dangerous. And we want to keep all of you as safe as possible.
Yes, and thank you for taking us. Yes, thank you. Everyone starts like
So
cheering.
we have a
and, like,
plan.
Probably can only take a few. They should be women and
Today-
children.
Today,
We're going to take those of you who need the most attention first. And we're going to bring you to Whitestone, which is a city that has not been affected by dragons at all.
Well, I've never been to Whitestone. Is it cold?
Yes.
In the winter,
It's winter.
then it could be a little
Bundle
chilly,
up.
yes.
We'll give you some wool blankets for the trip.
Okay.
there's definitely no vampires there. None.
A couple of kids go, vampires, sir?
I like that we're sending them to the place that's got the orb of death.
They don't know
It's
that.
going through.
What was that?
Nothing.
No, nothing. She didn't say anything.
I said,
Okay.
you might be able to see your breath.
Winter, right.
Really good.
Okay, let's grab our things, and some of the folks are getting their things together, packing up what
Sort of meth.
what they had on their back, essentially, as they rushed here. Kind of shake a few out of their shell shock, and they all kind of gather up towards the center of the Temple of Sarenrae.
Let's.
Hey, we're gonna be doing this every day for several days.
I've got a weird theory. Let's
we put
not
them on
send
like a-
people with injuries yet, so that
They can
perhaps Pike can stay here and take
Oh,
care of
good
them for a
call.
little bit.
Okay, so the
we'll get
injured
some,
stay.
Well,
and
we
so I
can't,
can
like, put 'em on a
explain what's
wagon.
happening to the.
You can't like put them on a wagon.
I don't want to lose the wagon to
white.
Whitestone.
This is just how Schindler did it, by the way.
What?
No, he just
Damn you
debated
all.
it for a while, and then
I
no words.
And the room goes
No words.
silent and the mug comes up.
Okay.
So, altogether, completed full families, there are 2.
How many people?
Be a total of 8 people.
That's good. That's a good amount.
That they can do
Yeah,
that.
think about it.
Nice.
1,000,
They
one
And then
1,000.
any other
can
like
just
single
sprint
people
to
that can move
position.
fast.
yeah, a couple single people to bring up the rear.
Volunteers.
Yeah,
Here.
single
So
people
you can
just
get
in
those
case.
through.
You might be able to get
You
through.
have about 10 more people that raise their hands. They're
We
all
can get
kind
that
of
many
like,
through in
like,
6
like
seconds.
late teens
What
to
are
early
you
20s.
talking
Get
about?
ready to run, people.
All right. So,
1,000.
let's go to the tree. Percy, you're gonna lead.
Alright.
6 1,000.
Percy, you're gonna lead. We're gonna put the
You're going in first.
I am.
the 8 up front
Yep.
with the 10, 15 stragglers behind. And we're gonna tell them. I tell them all right. As soon as you see that tree start to part, run. Run your face off.
And then
I
get
tell
through
that to
and
the
you
crowd.
hang out by the tree.
And keep running so that you make
keep
room for
running.
everyone behind you. We don't want it's not the bottom of an escalator.
Yes, keep
Whatever
running.
that is.
Yes,
it's the thing I've been
keep
working
running.
on. It's going to be
Don't
great.
stop in the tree. You will create
keep
terrible
going.
congestion. in
Everybody
the
Can
comfortable with the plan.
can I inspire Keyleth for this?
Sure.
Okay, I will perform a a limerick
flute
for
solo.
her to inspire her. I know an air-headed young druid whose plans are more gassy than fluid. When the battle starts, she turns her pals into farts. They see danger and pass right through it.
Thank you, Scanlan. I love it. It's so like me.
So as you all gather around in the center of the temple, Keyleth, you step up to the outside of one of the two front trees to the temple, one of the ones you guys are usually used to transport to and from here. As you focus in and reach your hand out and touch the outside of the tree's bark, with a rough tearing sound, the tree bark just widens into an oval-shaped doorway that is immediately visible. On the opposite side, you can see before you a lightly snow-dappled landscape that is the central market of Whitestone.
We put blankets on everybody, right? Because we said
Yeah,
we
we gave them a couple.
For what you had.
Okay.
You don't really have a cast of blankets. but-
Go now!
Going.
Run!
Oh,
Go!
Jesus!
Go!
All right.
Go,
so you guys-
Percy, go!
Who's pushing? Who's pushing?
Percy.
I'm already
Going
through.
first.
Yeah, Percy's through. All right. So are you guys just letting them go at their own
Run,
rate?
run, no, we're
Frog.
saying run,
Hey,
run,
Hold your fucking asses!
run, run.
Roll an intimidation check.
Oh, God.
It's like a football line.
looked
Like
good.
17.
17. With that, everyone goes and just starts charging through wildly. The crowd starts pushing through.
I'm trying to hold it for as long as I can. I'm trying to hold it.
1,000.
No severed limbs, no whammies, no whammies.
Okay. All the rest of the family people go through. The young folks push through. You manage to get a total of 23 people.
That's a good amount.
A few folks even weren't even planning to go on this. Were so driven by the sudden shouting grog voice echoing from behind that they just charged for it, Black Friday style, and just managed to escape. The tail end of the spell, tapering the doorway off.